Men today are being pulled in two opposing directions. One direction tells them, be a man, don't let her manipulate you, tell her what to do. And the other direction tells them, real men can be relied on. They stand up for what's right, they do what's hard, they defend and take care of their loved ones. So let me ask you, where do you think your man sits on that spectrum? Hey, I'm Amy, and you're watching Your Brilliance TV. So, regardless of which view your man has about what it means to be a man, I can promise you that he is feeling the tug on either side. Voices are clamoring at him, telling him that he will be less of a man if he does X or doesn't do X. And he can't help but listen because he has been raised to believe that the most important thing he will ever do in his life is become a man. Now, let me say that again, because it is the key to understanding men today. Behind everything men do is the need to feel like the man. And everything else, you, the kids, his job, the home, either plays into that need or it works against it. And so, what your guy thinks being the man means is actually a huge deal because it either motivates him to be a good partner, because being a man means making your wife happy, or it motivates him to be a bad partner because making your wife happy is for simps and betas. Now, for us, it's not always easy to tell the difference because you might meet a man who says all the right things and brings you gifts and shows you this amazing life you could have together. And so you jump into the relationship with both feet, certain that you have got one of those good ones who's devoted to pleasing you. And then you're together long enough. Maybe it's a few weeks, maybe it's a few months. And he starts treating you like his maid. Now, you think he has changed, but in fact, he has not. Because in his mind, he was being the man by impressing you in the beginning. And now that he's got you, he's being the man by ordering you around and expecting you to wait on him. So he's actually being consistent. He's doing what he thinks he is supposed to do as a man. For some of you, though, your guy has actually changed because you met him when he believed that being a man was being the stand up guy his friends and family could rely on. But then he listened to some extremist friends or watched some dodgy online content. And he started to believe that that version of masculinity was actually a scam. He took the red pill, which is code for a conspiracy theory claiming that men are the real victims of society. And now your great guy is treating you in ways you would have never dreamed of before. Like you're his enemy when all you've ever done is try to love him. Now, I want to emphasize this is not anything you've done. This is how his thinking has changed. And if you love a man like this, who acts like it's not his job to support you, like taking care of you is beneath him, there is a way to make that relationship work. I don't recommend it. I have used it myself when I had no other choice. It works so well, it's unbelievable, but at a massive personal cost. It's called the submission code, and I will share more in my next video.